This is a good kicking off point for what we're about to talk about, which is the dessert table. Adjoa Duncan is here. Thank you. This is what I live for. Okay. It's all about the sweet table, and this can actually be the basis for its own party.
Absolutely. I think so.
I think so. Just a few things you want to keep in mind. So there are certain things that make this look so amazing, and one is, you know, just picking a theme or a color.
Yes.
And that's what you've done here.
Yeah, and I would keep it simple. I mean, there's so many easier ways to do it. I found this decoration pack, which has the poofy things and the flat fanny things. I don't know what those are called.
Flat fanny things and poofy things.
And then I stuck with, for all the desserts, they're all white.
Yes.
But I mean, if you wanted to personalize them, you could just take like something off the table and add that to all of them.
Oh,
so then it makes it, you know, brings your color out a little bit more.
Yeah. What are those? Are those gumballs?
These are gumballs, and they're so wonderful.
That's so awesome. Oh, that's so cute. So what I find is that it's getting easier and easier to do color coding, because if you go to somewhere like Bulk Barn, and thanks so much to Bulk Barn for a lot of these goodies, you'll go there and there's just like vats of all red, vats of all white.
It's like Wonderland. It's so fantastic. It really is. It's like, whee! I just want to sort of run through the aisles and taste everything. But you're not supposed to taste anything, so I don't.
Apparently you're not supposed to, no. That's very wrong. A big thank you to Casper Hayter Design for the flowers.
Yeah, that's another easy way to bump up the table. Like, I mean, this table would probably feed 20 or so or 30 people, depending on what else there is.
Yes.
But the flowers are a nice way to, you know, add a little bit of oomph to the table. I just asked Casper to make some. I said make something, and he made something gorgeous.
Yeah, they are, and they're white. They're with the theme. Now you'll notice that everything isn't just flat out on the table. They're all, you know, different levels. So that's kind of important as well, isn't it?
Yeah, creating height gives it a little bit more depth. So we've got the table, the cake, which is also a really very basic, simple cake. Yeah. But then I've got the candy here in the back on risers, and these ones a little bit higher on anything you can find. I mean, some of the stuff came from Dollarama, some of the stuff I just had sitting around.
Yeah.
And it just adds a little bit of interest, like visual interest, right?
That's right. And I mean, you could even do, you know, you can take some of your old vases and put them on the other, on the wrong side and prop the cake plates on them.
That's what I did for this. I don't actually even know what it's for. I just put it upside down and put stuff on.
Who cares? Right? Because it looks so pretty.
It boops it up a little bit.
Okay, so let's talk about how many guests are actually going to be able to eat off of this dessert table, because what do you need to plan for?
What I would plan for is, if you're having other food or other desserts first, if there's going to be a whole lunch and a whole, you know, 3-course meal, and then dessert, you probably only need stuff for about 50% of the people that you're having. Okay. Right? So I would say each person wants 3 to 5 pieces. I'm on the 5 scale. Some people are on the 2 scale. 5 to 10. Exactly right. Yeah. But so you plan for around there, and then maybe if you're having 3 to 5 pieces per person, maybe 4 to 6 or 4 to 8 individual different things, because you want people to have variety.
Right. Okay, that's a good rule of thumb. Not everything has to be homemade.
No.
You didn't make everything from scratch.
Well, besides the candy, I did. But these I didn't.
Come on.
I bought the candy from Bulk Barn, but like the cake, the donuts, even Rice Krispie squares are something super simple that you know anyone can make and put on the table. Yeah. And the cupcakes, you can just make a simple cupcake and put you know, candy or something on it. But I found these as well. These are little, there's a cupcake cup in there, and then there's, you know, a little bride-to-be and a little, a ring on there.
Yeah.
So those are a little cute way that you can, you know, customize your own table.
Right.
But then there's the candy, and, you know, you don't, I mean, you can also buy things. You don't have to, like, buy things from a bake shop and tell them, like, this is my theme. I need all pink stuff or all white stuff.
That's right. And they can help you out. So we talked about the levels and the height. I didn't talk about the layout there, but those little sugar cubes, like the sugar lollipops, are actually in sugar.
Yes. This is one of those very simple, easy ways to do it. You take a glass jar, and if white's not your color, you can just use anything. Yeah. And I've actually I put a little bit of sugar in the bottom, put a little oasis in there, and then sugar on top, so then they stick up straight. Because once you put just the sugar in, you get them all wonky, and I'm not sure whether, maybe I'm the only one that drives crazy. Yeah. No, so then at least they're in there and they're stuck in there.
Also, you want to use as little sugar as you need to. to because, you know,
yeah, you don't
why waste it if you don't need to? If there's an oasis in the middle, that's going to work out really well.
And don't eat the sugar afterwards.
And don't eat the sugar afterwards, Adjoa. So all of this is really about creativity and having some fun. Maybe you know the bride-to-be or the mother-to-be has a certain love of something, and you can make the theme around that, right?
And if there's something that she likes that maybe doesn't go with your theme and you're really anal like me, you can put it into a glass jar and maybe cover it, because underneath here I've just got, it's actually just wrapping paper. So you could just cover the outside of a jar with wrapping paper and then put her, like, if she really likes chocolates. Yeah, if she really likes chocolates or she likes Swedish berries and Swedish berries doesn't go with your theme, then put them in something that's covered.
Put it in a bag and give it to her later.
Exactly.
You're ruining my table.